4.8, solving nonlinear systems of equations. A system of nonlinear equations, first of all, is a system where at least one function is nonlinear. Now, specifically for our purposes, we're going to focus on a linear and a quadratic. There are other options that we might visit here, but this is what we're really going to focus on. So, if we're focusing on a nonlinear system where one of our functions is a quadratic and one is linear, we have a couple different options for solutions. First of all, there could be no solution, so your quadratic function is never going to hit your linear function, or your quadratic equation is never going to hit your linear equation. We could have one solution where the quadratic equation just kind of skims, or the linear kind of skims your quadratic and hits it once. And then we have two solutions where it's going to hit it twice. Example 1, solve the system by graphing. So we have y equals 2x squared plus 5x minus 1, which is our parabola, and then we have y equals x minus 3, which is our line. Now, we could take the time to actually graph this by hand, but at this point in time, we have a calculator, so we're going to use it. Our first one, we're going to type it in, was 2x squared plus 5x minus 1, and then our second one was x minus 3. Now, if I'm looking to solve that system, I want a point or points that they share in common that would satisfy both equations. So we're looking for where they intersect. And if I'm looking at my graph, I see this key point of -1, -4, which is actually the solution to this system of equations. So let's go back to our paper. I'm going to try to roughly sketch that. I knew that they had a point at -1, -4. My line y equals x minus 3 has a slope of 1. So up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, and then we can roughly sketch that line. My quadratic function kind of intersected over here at negative not quite 1-ish. It also intersected over here at -2 point something-ish. And then I'm going to try my best, and I'm not a great artist here, to draw my parabola where it just kind of hits that one point. And that was roughly the picture we were looking at. Now, that was their point of intersection. So when it says solve the system, we had -1, -4, and that is one solution.